This level's pretty cool. I really enjoy this one.
Spyro! The idols we were carving have come to life! They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food!
Well, god diddly damn. We better go save them. So basically, to progress through this level, you want to kill the little tiki guys that are harassing these poor little dudes. And then they'll go up and destroy the lock on the door and let you go through. And they run like slow as hell, so you want to defeat them right away. So you can give them plenty of time to get over there while you're getting all the gems. So yeah, if we had come here before Colossus, we wouldn't have been able to get any of the stuff down here. And this also leads to an orb challenge that we can do. So a lot of stuff we would have been kind of screwed out of getting if we'd come here before. Which is why we waited. Although this does technically come before Colossus, so it's a little bit easier. It's technically the second level of the game, right after Glimmer. So nothing here is too difficult.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us. The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
Alright, this one, I've seen a lot of people like struggle with this like a lot. They're jumping all over the place, trying to figure out what to do. It's literally the simplest thing ever. You guys jump on all 4 corners. Ta-da!
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I mean, I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
So basically that one, in case you didn't notice, the pattern is everyone you jump on, it switches the color of that one as well as the ones on either side of it. So you gotta just use that to figure it out. AKA, just jump on all 4 corners, and you got it. Okay, I think I should have gotten everything under the water here. So let's head on back to the surface. Here's
This idol says he's
puzzle.
hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Alright, this one's not so much a puzzle, but just a little challenge. Basically, don't flame the red fish. If you give him a red fish, he'll actually, like, get rid of 3 of them, so... Sparks move, I can't see. So it's really just a test of your reaction time. Because you kind of get trained to flame whenever a fish comes up, then a red one comes up and you, like, automatically want to flame it. But you shouldn't do that. Like that, see? Like that. Great. That was just great. Okay. It's a bit annoying. Especially your first time, but it's not too bad. As long as you have good reaction time, you should be fine. Please no redfish. One more. There we go.
Okay,
Ta-da!
Spyro, just one more puzzle to go. I'll meet you over by the colored stones for your final challenge.
Alright, and that one's not till near the end of the level, so we have some time now. So let's actually make some progress, huh? Let's head through here. Alright, and kind of like the level Dark Hollow from Spyro 1, this is the level that kind of introduces the enemies that you defeat in different ways. And Zoe is sure to like talk our ear off about that, explaining it even though we've already encountered those enemies.
Those metal shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
I don't know why they do that. Like, why do they tell you that after you've already encountered them? Like, what do you think you're gonna do? Run away, like, screaming? No, you're gonna take them out. Or you're gonna try to take them out. They should really tell you that before you encounter those enemies. That would make a lot of sense. But, I don't know. Let's give this guy plenty of time to run up to the staircase. And do his thing. Extra life. Okay, there is a skill point in this area as well. But it's probably one of the easiest skill points in the entire game. And so we'll come across that later on in the level. Like near the end. Actually, past the end. So don't even worry about it for now. I have to just not forget about it, because that one's actually kind of easy to forget about. The one in the last level, it's easy to remember. But because it's like, has to do with a challenge you're doing.
To aim the camera left or right, use the right stick.
Thanks, Zoe. Not like I've been doing that the whole goddamn time. Little bitch. Okay. So here's our final puzzle.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
Okay, so this one, a lot of people struggle with this one as well. But there is a pattern. Basically, you want to find some sort of feature that's similar between like the button you push and the previous one you push. So this one, it's got a star on it, so you hit the one with the star. Then this one is an it's an octagon, right? There's a hexagon. I think it's an octagon. Yeah, it's an octagon. So you hit the other one that's an octagon. And this one's also orange, like that one, and then hit the one with the moon on it, and then the triangle. So, I mean, you could get it by trial and error.
Nice job, Spyro. You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
Okay, I mean, you could get it by trial and error, but you'll probably feel a lot smarter if you do it the right, like the actual way. Like figure out know the reasoning behind it. Because trial and error is for losers. Alright, now we should have the door to the end of the level opened up. So let's rush back there real fast. Actually, I never checked this area very thoroughly. Probably should have. Make sure I'm not forgetting any gems around town. Alright. And here's our talisman.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Alright, now before we head in there, there's two ways we can go here. We're going to go up here first. This little stream here actually leads to you might have seen in one of the previous areas, there's this like idol mouth with the waterfall coming out of it. That's where that leads. Don't go down there. There's nothing really to do down there. So instead you want to rush back. And then here's where the level becomes really interesting. I don't know what it is about like areas in games where you go through a bunch of buildings, get to the end, and then you unlock another area where then you can go back through like on top of those buildings. I don't know what it is about that kind of level design. It's kind of cool. I really enjoy it. Should I jump down first? Yeah, I'm gonna go down first. So this area, there's a little challenge. Let me go around and get all the gems first. And I'll talk to the lady in the middle. Alright, that should be it. Hello, sir.
It's fabulous to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help me.
On it. Alright, so this is a supercharged power-up, kind of like in the last game. You're just riding really fast. Oh shit. Oh! I hit it. Okay, good. I kind of crashed into her, but I guess that works.
Look at that. The hula girls' rain dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
Alright, so now that's all the orbs for this level, so we can head back up and continue down this path. Actually, no, I can't do that yet because I got the skill point. This is one of those skill points where you wouldn't really think to do it. Like, it's not hard to do, but you do have to like consciously think about doing it. So the idol right over there, you want to land on top of it. There we go. Pretty easy one right there. Now this game does have some of the hardest skill points out of all three games, in my opinion. There are a few. I'll talk more about those when we actually get to them, but there are a few skill points in this game that are like ridiculous. There's also some you can like cheat really easily, but I'm not doing that. I'm not a cheater, so I'm doing them legit. Because if you're cheating to get them, they're not really skill points, because it didn't require any skill. So, and it makes you a bitch. So don't do it. Someone's like banging on the ceiling above me. Bitch! I will punch them in the neck. Right in the neck. Okay. So hopefully this is the rest of them. Better be. Please? Yes! That should be level complete. Heck yeah, so let's run back to the end of the level and get the hell out of here. I don't know. Parkour. Oh, crap. Oh my god, I suck. Spyro's losing the ability to walk up steps. Oh no. Poor guy. That is really the entire, and And there's a few more levels in there to do, including one of my favorite levels in the entire game. Here. I think I got everything out here. If I miss anything, we have the little gem finding feature with sparks, so we can easily find them. Alright.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar. Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
Okay, I think Zoe should be done. I legit almost called her Navi just now. I want you to know that. I think Zoe should be just about done with the tutorial stuff. I think she's told us the majority of the things we need to know. Alright, there's a ladder here.
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall. You could probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb first.
Yep. That's another thing we can't do right now because we can't climb. So we'll be back for that at a later date. For now, we can clear out the rest of this overworld. There are only 10 gems and an orb up there, so we'll be able to know if we've actually gotten everything in this world before we move on. Well, everything we can get right now.
Nice work, Spyro! The orbs you're carrying have activated this special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun!
Alright, so the speedways in this game are basically this game's equivalent of the flying levels from Spyro 1. Okay, and there's a little puzzle with a door here. Okay, so you see, whenever I push the button, it closes one door and opens the other. And if we do this right now, you can see there's actually an orb back there. So what you want to do is close this door, and then get on the windowsill here, and fly around. Oh, and miss, and fall, and die. But not that last part. God damn it. Okay, let me run back around and do it again. Ugh. Wrong button. Damn it. Oh my god, I can't freaking do it. Okay, this is not going very well. Get up there. Thank you. Jeez Louise. There's an orb. That's 10 orbs. That's already more than an eighth of the orbs in the entire game.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall. Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
Alrighty. And this right here is the level I was talking about before. This is one of my favorite levels in the entire game. Aquaria Towers. Probably one of my favorite underwater levels of all time. Like, in any game. And you'll see why it's so awesome when we get there. Underwater levels are not usually my favorite kinds of levels. I mean, they're decent. They got, like, a cool atmosphere and all that. And some of them are pretty cool. I can think of a couple that are, like... I don't know, a lot of... I find though, in Mario games mainly, they're kind of just a little boring. Like, a little slow. But whatever. Now, let's hop into another level. Let's do Hurricos. This is a very gloomy level. But a pretty cool one as well. I'm a fan. Now that was rude.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
Okay, so look at this level. I mentioned this in the last game at some point, but whenever in the original game there would have been just like a random drop-off, like at the edge of the level or something. In this game, they always give you like this gorgeous scenery, like off at the edge. And there's another example of it right there. So like you said, you need to collect these little diode things to turn off the force fields to be able to progress through the level. I cannot speak today, I'm sorry. So that's kind of the main premise for the level. Now you notice there are these little windmills around the place, and we have to destroy all those to get a skill point. Another kind of skill point in this game. Ones where, god damn it, there's like a certain number of like random things around the level that you can like either break or, you know, burn it or run into it or something, and something will happen where if you just do that to all of them, it'll give you a skill point. Those are pretty easy, except one thing to note: if you die, all the windmills come back. So yeah, don't die. Just a recommendation. I mean, recommendation for games in general and life in general. Don't die. But here especially, don't die. Alright, we will be back to this area later on to get like up on top of those things and up on top of that area. But for now, we should be good. I think we have everything here. So let's make our way to the next area. I love like the effect when those things turn off, like the air around it like warps or something. It's a cool little effect. Stop it! Little asshole. Kept running around all over the place. Okay. So then, all kinds of things in this level to keep note of. These big fans up here, we will be able to turn those off in a little bit. And also, well, the way we do that is by destroying these windmills. Now, we cannot just destroy those on our own. We actually need this power up to be able to do that, so we will do that at some point in the near future. Alright, let's just go up here and get this one. There's an orb here that's a little bit tedious. It's not like hard. It's not like, it's still pretty fun. I enjoy it, but it takes a while.
These gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
Alright, it gives it 4-star difficulty. but I never actually talked about that, did I? That this game gives the little orb missions like a star rating. It gives this one 4 stars. I would not agree with that. I mean, yeah, it takes a while. It's not hard, though. I personally would call the little hockey minigame a little bit harder than that. Or than this one. So the basic premise here... Get back here. Get back here! Sir? 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 Oh, he just fell off the edge. You want to put these little things in the little generator things. Yeah, put the things in the things, you know? That does the thing when you put the things in the thing, and then walk away and it'll do the thing, and you can go catch the thing, and it does the thing. Perfect description of this level. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you put them in the little holder things, and then walk away, and it causes the little thieves to come out and steal them. And then basically you kill all the thieves and then put all the stones back in the little holders and you win. So it's not difficult. It just takes a little bit of time. There he is. Get him. I hit him. I couldn't see him, but I guess I got him. Oh man. Not really much to say about this one. I kind of already explained the whole premise behind it. Now it's just a matter of taking 80 years to actually get the thing done. Stop it. Stop running. My god, you asshole. Stop it. There are some missions in this game that I really like, and some I really don't like. Well, a few I really don't like. And then there's some that are like this one that are kind of just, I'm indifferent. Like, I wouldn't call it like a blast to do it, but it's not terrible. There are certainly worse missions. It's more fun than the hockey one for me. I just don't give a shit about the hockey one. Like, it's not fun. Alright, how many of these fuckers have I gotten? 6? Still have 4 left. It's weird. There's like some rule that says that more than one of these guys can't actually spawn in the same area. I don't know why. They definitely could in the original. I was gonna say I should stop comparing this to the original, but it's kind of just... It's asking... This game's asking for me to do that. I mean, it's a remastered version of a game. It's kind of the whole idea. But the level itself is pretty cool. I'm actually a really big fan of factory levels in games. Mainly because they're not really that common. You know, a lot of... I can only think of a few examples of like factory areas in games. One of them is of course this one. Another one would be... Hang on.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
Anyway, another one I can think of is in Donkey Kong Country Returns. There's a factory world, and that's like my favorite world in that entire game. Just because it's so different. I don't know. Like mechanical, like themed areas, like factories and city levels and stuff like that. There's one, there's a big city level in the end of this game, just called Metropolis, and that's one of my favorite levels actually. I can't wait to get to that one. That's at the very, very end of the game though, so it's gonna be a while before we hit that one. Was he like, he was stretching, wasn't he? That's cool. I love seeing these like wacky, like idle animations for the enemies. They amuse me. Or like in Spyro 1, actually it happens in this game as well, where enemies will like interact with each other if they're not attacking you. So like in Misty Bog in Spyro 1, there's that one part where there's like a warthog that's like chasing a dude around. I don't know, just little things like that. Little details like that are what make a game, in my opinion. It shows that you put a lot of effort into like those small details like that.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
Okay, so that's our talisman. We do have 2 more orbs to get, though. So let's go do that challenge real fast. I actually really like this challenge. Well, first of all, now that we have the supercharged power-up active, we can break that open. But now we can start... Okay, come on. We can start breaking open these windmills. And turning off... Well, not, you don't turn them off. You just slow them way down. Slow down these little fan blades. Alright, those are the easy ones. So now we gotta go beat this into here. Like that. Look at how the fans slowed down. So now we just have to unblock the staircase so we can actually like get started with the challenge. Now this one's a bit tricky. You can do this one by making a really sharp U-turn, like that. But you can also do it by like running forward and going around town and hitting that. It's a gem I missed, right? Good thing I did that. I would have missed that. So here we go. Let's talk to our little pal here.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Can do, sir. This is a cool one. It's just like a fun little gliding mini game. Now I'm very impatient, so I'm kind of prone to mess these up. Some of these jumps. Especially after this point.
Spyro, you have done well so far. You can have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me. The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the action button during a glide to hover and get extra height. Remember to press the action button when you're very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
Look at that 5-star difficulty. I personally would not call this 5 stars. Yeah, it's a little tricky, but... What if I fell after saying that? That's how it would go. That's like in that one episode for Spyro 1. I was doing Crystal Flight, and I was like, yeah, this one's not too bad, and I just, like, messed up 3 times in a row. I'm a freaking idiot. And there we go.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there.
You wuss.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
Alright, so... that's the level then. That was convenient. So let's get the hell out of here. They showed him. Goddamn. Flap. Flap. Okay. So now we're gonna head right over here, right next door to Sunny Beach. Sunny Beach. Sunny Bitch. I'm a fan of beach-themed levels. Pretty cool.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful.
Alright, this level has a lot of turtles in it. Like, look at that. Turtle. Turtles. Big turtle. All kinds of turtles. Which, I mean, turtles are pretty cool, so no complaints there. Alright, now this is a level where... actually, never mind. I was going to say, if you didn't have the underwater ability, you couldn't do crap, but you need the underwater ability to even get here, so never mind. There's a secret area over here where you have to actually jump on the turtle's back to get up here. That's kind of amusing to me. Those guys I actually find to be a little bit more difficult to deal with in this version of the game. Like, their range is kind of crazy. Alright, should be everything in this area, so we can head out here and move on. Now that guy is not a friend. For some reason, people seem to always think he's friendly and try to like talk to him, and then they just get stabbed with a spear or whatever the hell he has. I mean, it's kind of cute, I guess, but nope, it's an enemy, not a friend. So these boxes are going to come in handy later, so keep in mind where those are as you make your way through this level. There are 7 of them in all. For now. Move it, turtle. And look what we have here. Another ladder. So we cannot finish this level either right now. So we'll begin to that very shortly. No. March, turtle, march. Go. Okay. It's off. I've never known if those are ducks or penguins. They look like penguins, but they make sounds like ducks. So I don't really understand what's going on anymore. Very unusual.
The water workers have captured most of our baby turtles, and the boxes they put them in are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame attack, maybe you could break open the boxes and release them.
So there's your objective. Defeat enough enemies to activate this, which is a super flame power-up. So you can use that to defeat or to break open those boxes with the turtles. Never noticed these before. That's cute. I love turtles. But who doesn't, really? If you don't like turtles, then I'm sorry. We can't be friends. Turtles are like the best animals. No questions asked. Not even competition. Alright, so there's 7 of these, and some of them you really have to book it to make it there in time, because if you don't know, if you didn't watch the playthrough for Spyro 1, the Super Flame is not a permanent power-up, so you only have a... I mean, obviously there's like the freaking bar on the side there. But yeah, it runs out pretty quickly, so you gotta really book it sometimes to make it to your destination. And unlike regular fire, Super Flame does work underwater. I don't know how that works, but whatever. It's a game starring a dragon, okay? It's not supposed to make sense. Okay, so, and you also probably saw... Man. I don't think I'm missing any gems here. I think we're good. Over here, there's another ladder, so... add that to your mental checklist of places to come back to later.
There's a chef up at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and stop him?
So yeah, we can't really get up there yet. So... for this level, we're going to be out, I think it's 20 gems? No, more than that. No, it's like 20 gems. And then 2 orbs we won't be able to get yet. So we will be backtracking for that stuff. So for right now, we're just going to do as much as we possibly can. But before we move on to the end of the level, let's quickly go back and get all the other turtle boxes that we did not get. Grab that. Get that. Get... Damn it! Hit it! Jesus! Hit it! Okay. Now I was hoping to have enough time to make it to the last one, which is at the very beginning. But no! No, I had to fail at aiming for no reason. Run. Run for it, Spyro. Run. Swim. And there we go.
Most impressive. Please take this sacred thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
Okay, so that should be everything we can get so far, except it's not. Oh, there's stuff in the last room, which I have not gone to yet, so let's go there. Please be all I need. No, it's not. I'm missing a lot more shit. I'm missing 10. Well, god dang it. Well, I guess we can get the talisman first, and then we'll go find those other 10 gems.
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please, take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Okay. The problem is, Sparks is going to keep pointing to the gems I can't get yet. Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, there they are. Okay. Well, that was easy. So now, let's head out of here and go to my favorite level. Well, not my favorite level in the game. One of my favorite levels in the game. Boing. Boing. Move, turtle. Move. You're in my way. Imagine the turtle walks through the portal. Flap. 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 Fly faster, Spyro. Fly faster. Okay. So, Aquaria Towers is next. Gotta hit the button first. You dunce. Alright. Let's head into this thing.